Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2012 Mercedes-Benz CL 550 4Matic with 61,186 miles. This car's in great shape. The front end looks awesome. Very few defects. There are just a few rock chips on the very front of the hood. They are very small though. Looking at the driver's side front fender, excellent condition, looks really nice. Front driver's side wheel, looks great. Driver's side mirror does have just a little bit of wear around the outside. The rest of the mirror looks good. Driver's side door has a few chips in the paint there that have been color matched for the most part. It's not spot on, but it's pretty close. Driver's side door overall looks pretty good. Driver's side rear quarter panel is also in fantastic shape with no defects. Rear driver's side wheel just have some discoloration around the lip. But overall is in pretty good shape. Moving around to the back. The back bumper is in shockingly good condition, especially for being 9 years old. It's not uncommon to see scuffs around the corners, a lot of wear directly in the trunk opening, but this car doesn't have any of that. The back end is almost pristine. The trunk lid here, the face, the trunk lid does have a little bit of wear. But overall, it looks really good. Top of the trunk lid also is in great shape. No rock chips or anything like that. Passenger side rear quarter panel looks really good. Small rock chip there. But overall, it's in really good shape. The rear passenger wheel does have some rash. But if that bothers you, the wheel can be repaired at a very low cost. Passenger door does have a few marks in it. It's not perfect, but the blemishes that it does have are not so obvious and so large that it detracts from the overall appearance of the car. They are very small details. Passenger mirror just has a couple rock chips in it. Overall looks good. The front passenger fender has just a few marks in it as well, very small, difficult to see. Overall looks good. And the front passenger wheel is in relatively good shape. It does have just a few rash marks around the lip of the wheel, but overall looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition of the vehicle. Here at Exotic Motorsports, we do these comprehensive walk around videos to give our out-of-state buyers the confidence and peace of mind they need to purchase a vehicle from us sight unseen if they choose to do so. Walking around a vehicle from a 1 foot distance is a lot more indicative of what you might notice on a day-to-day basis and helps separate the larger, more obvious flaws from the smaller, less significant ones, helping to give you a better, well-rounded perspective of the current condition of the vehicle. So if you were to own it yourself, you wouldn't notice a lot of these very small marks, just really the big obvious ones, and this car doesn't have any. So I think overall this car looks really nice. Let's go ahead and have a look at the interior. Here on the inside we do have a power open and close trunk, one touch windows for both doors and the back windows, power folding mirrors with blind spot warning, heated and cooled power adjustable memory seats, power locks, twilight sensing headlights with night vision. Seats do have perforated leather, as I mentioned, memory, power adjustable, heated and cooled. Push button start. No warnings on the dash. Everything looks good. It does have the Mercedes Distronic cruise control, which is distance pacing cruise control or adaptive cruise. Really nice to have. Adjustable ride height and suspension dampening, parking sensor toggle. Very nice analog clock in the center. Dual zone automatic climate control. Your seat climate control options are here, and this top portion right here it controls the extension of the seat. So typically something would come out here, but it actually physically separates the seat from the seat back and pushes you forward. A very interesting feeling, but it's nice to have that extra adjustability for the seat. And then of course your headrest. It is a 4Matic, meaning it is all-wheel drive. Different driving modes here between Eco and Sport. Folding headrest options, media options there, and then your center control dial, controlling navigation, audio, Bluetooth, and vehicle options. And in the vehicle options menu, there are a lot of different options. Easy entry and exit. It will slide your seat back and tilt the steering wheel up automatically. For the seats here, you can adjust the side bolsters. I'm sorry, not the side, but the outer sides of the bottom portion of the seat. The actual side bolsters. In dynamic seat, the bolster will turn in against you. So if I'm turning right, the right side bolster will go in left to further support my body through the turn, keeping me in the seat. You have lumbar options and then shoulder adjustments as well. So there's a surprising amount of adjustability in the seats. Ambient lighting, you can actually change the color of it and the brightness, which is pretty awesome. Interior lighting delay, rear window sunshade, just partially open the trunk. All kinds of options in the vehicle settings, which is nice that you have that personalization. And obviously it does have navigation. You do have auto dimming side view mirrors that are power folding as well. And we do have that blind spot alert. So that orange triangle will light up if you're going over, I believe it's 15 miles an hour and somebody's in your blind spot, it will light up. But those indicators are illuminated going under 15 miles an hour, so you know that they work. It does have paddle shifters as well. Auto dimming rear view mirror with a compass and universal garage door remote built into it. You do have a sunroof as well. The interior is in great shape. Passenger seat looks good. The front passenger seat. Front passenger door panel looks good. However, it does have just a few markings on the passenger armrest. It's not perfect, but not anything serious. The dash looks really good, not sun faded or worn out. And of course the driver's side looks excellent as well. And although this is a two-door, it does effectively have the functionality of a sedan. So that folds forward and actually it slides forward on its own, which is really cool, making it super easy to get in and out of the back. And the back has a ton of room. It does have very close to the legroom of a sedan. This is not a small car. And then when you reset the seat, it will slide back into the position that it was just in. And of course, this being a Mercedes, you can't hardly hear the engine from the cabin at all. It is really, really quiet. It sounds great. We have a 4.6 liter V8. Makes a ton of torque down low, so the car doesn't have to rev up and make a bunch of noise to make power. This car was designed for luxury, and it uses the V8 engine not for high RPM power like you would at the track, but it uses that to move the car effortlessly in the low RPM range, making it smooth and making it quiet, so you get that elevated, luxurious feeling when you're driving this car. It kind of just floats around, and it feels great. But make no mistake, it does get up to freeway speeds very quickly and does have quite a bit of power. This is a fantastic car, very comfortable, very practical, and of course has all the luxury offerings you could ever ask out of a Mercedes. So that is our 2012 Mercedes-Benz CL 550 4Matic. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out the sales listing on our website at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.